Hello friends, my name's Emile and welcome back to some more Gran Turismo 2. Today we are continuing on with our Let's Play and this is episode 17. So in the last episode we beat all of the events in lineup 3, which means we move on to lineup 4. And I figured for today's episode, well, I had to give you guys a bit of a treat. Admittedly, I've already bought the car. I shouldn't have done, but I kind of wanted to test something. Anyways, yeah, this is our car for today. This is a Toyota GT1 road car, and I am very excited. I am very, very excited. However, I'm even more excited by something that I saw when I bought this vehicle. You see, once we go over to the East City, and we head over to Toyota, it turns out we can actually do something to the GT1, and it turns out we can put turbo on it. Okay, you can put turbo on lots of cars. Anyways, see, look, I mean, that's a pretty good horsepower increase, 683. 784, that's a whole lot of power. 879, now that's ridiculous. 975 horsepower, yes please. I will take I will take the biggest turbo available. I will take 975 horsepower. Now admittedly, I don't think you can do much more than that. I will check everything, but I'm fairly certain we can't do anything else to this car now. But yeah, I just found it kind of funny. You could put 975 horsepower into this thing and make it super duper quick. Anything at all? Can I do anything at all to this? I believe no. Okay. I mean, to be fair, that's enough power anyways. But yeah, I assume you can't do any weight reduction either, because I mean, it's the GT1 road car, but it's technically a race car. But yeah, anyways, let's head over to our race for today. Considering we've now turbocharged this thing and given it a ludicrous amount of power, of course the place to test it would be with the tuned turbo car number 1 cup, whatever that means. Anyways, our first race heads to the special stage Route 5. Okay, we are on track with the mental GT1 road car, which isn't really a road car anymore. But let's get into this with the power, which apparently I haven't got enough speed to... wheel spin, there's the power. Goodbye. Goodbye all, goodbye everyone, goodbye Nismo 400R. Hello understeer. I should have really checked what tyres were on this thing. I know it's got all of the racing tyres available. I don't think I put super softs on it though yet, so yeah. Super softs need to go on you, but other than that you are very quick, as I kind of predicted you'd be. Admittedly, you just cost 1 million credits, that's why I have so little money, because this thing costs 1 million. I sold some of the vehicles to pay for this. I believe I sold the Sylvia and the GT500 Skyline. Again, my reasoning behind that is, well, if I want them again, I will go and get them, but for now, I would much rather have a GT1 road car, because a GT1 road car is not just for Christmas, it's for life. And yeah, if I could have this thing in real life, I would very much enjoy that, because, well, I'd be terrified of it every single day, but at the same time, it's the GT1 road car. This thing's better than the GT1 race car. If you want to know what the best GT1 is, it's the GT1 road car. Simple as. Also, apparently, yeah, okay, we are mighty quick. Oh, Christ. 356 kilometers an hour, that's what? 320 is like 200 miles an hour, isn't it? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, this thing's pretty quick. I assume this can top out about 230, which is going to be useful for the next event. I will tell you guys in the next event what's about to happen, but I assume many of you saw what course it is, and yeah, that's going to be fun. I'm very much looking forward to that one. I'm looking forward to more blow-off valve noise as well, because it's fantastic. But yeah, let's just put it this way. In the next race, I'm going to probably extend the gear ratios on this a little bit and see what I can run on there. I'm very much looking forward to finding out the top speed of this vehicle. There we go. I just love the fact that this thing just does not want to stay in gear 1 or 2, it just bounces off the limiter as soon as you get in there, because the turbo, like, admittedly, if you want turbo lag, this is the car to see turbo lag in, because the turbo lag in this will be mighty impressive because of how big the turbo is and everything. But, oh god, right, I didn't get airborne then. But yeah, I definitely think Supersofts need to go on this thing, because, oh my Christ, the understeer is, it's a lot, admittedly, but at the same time, I don't care. Like, with the other cars, you know, the understeer on the DV7, a little bit disappointing. Understeer on, oh god, what else was there? There's another car understeer. What car understeered? All of the ones I bought. You know, the TVR, I've forgot the name of it again, the Griffith. Yeah, you know, the Griffith? That was a bit disappointing when I found understeer in this. This, I don't care. I would still rather drive this than any other car in Gran Turismo, because it is amazingly, it's just awesome. It's just fantastically awesome. Why is this thing not in modern Gran Turismo games? It should be. I would like to see a game where, like, all of the road cars, like all of these insane road cars were in. I would like to see this thing in Forza Motorsport 6, actually, now I think of it. I did a GT Road Racer Showdown, many of you probably remember that. McLaren F1 versus Nissan R390 versus AMG CLK GTR. You see, I would have liked to have the GT1 in there as well, because this car is amazing. Anyway, there's no point of even waiting for the other guys to even try to catch up with the GT1. So there we go. Anyways, and that was that. Pretty insane. We get 50,000 credits. That's almost paid for my turbocharger. And we get a new car acquired. Let's go find out what that new car is. Okay, let's head over to the garage and see what we have got. We have got a R33 drag car. Yeah. Say hello to this. So, many people know drag racing probably should have been in Gran Turismo 2. It was a stripped out feature. And this was one of the cars you were supposed to use. It's a drag car. It's an R33 drag car with drive and more horsepower than the GT1. This thing doesn't take corners though. We may come back to you at some point. But admittedly, I don't know if I will, because I'm very much scared of the idea of a 1011 horsepower GTR. Anyways, we head on back over, not this one, it was that one, wasn't it? Yes. We haven't got a naturally aspirated car, we got a normally aspirated car. Anyways, we head over to the test course. Now usually I'd be dreading this, but in the GT1, I don't think so. Okay, so here we are at the test course. I've extended the gear ratios on the GT1, I've also put Supersofts on it. Turns out I was actually running normal road tyres in that last race, so I don't know how I managed to put down all of the power. But anyways, are you ready for some speed? Oh god, the drag car's here. Yeah, can we catch up with a drag car in a GT1 with 975 horsepower? That's the question, the answer is yes. Oh god, this road is very, very bumpy. That's 374 kilometers an hour. This thing is not happy. What's the top speed of the Veyron SS? Wasn't that 411 kilometers an hour? I've left the drag car for dead. Oh, I love this thing. It's fantastic. That's 396 kilometers an hour. I believe that's almost 240 miles an hour. It can do 390 on the banked bits of the circuit. Like, what is this car? It's just amazing. And the best bit about it is, admittedly, not this crazy, but this car actually exists, kind of. 405, 410, 412 kilometers an hour before we enter back into the banked bits of the circuit, which are admittedly quite bouncy, so you can't quite get the amount of speed down I'd want to in here. Let's ease off. Come out of here. Let's see what we can do here. I'd kind of like to get 420 kilometers an hour out of this, but we'll have to see. Answer is, yeah, it'll do 420, 423. Okay, my GT1 is very, very quick. As it turns out, this thing is amazing. I love it. I love it how I managed to complete this test course thing in under... I'm probably going to complete it in under 3 minutes. Yeah, 423.97 kilometers an hour. I want 425 out of it now. I do want 425. Will I be able to get 425 out of it? I kind of doubt it. Ease onto here quite nicely. Alright, let's see if I can get 425 out of this. It's going to be a struggle. It's going to be a struggle. I don't think I'm going to get 425 kilometers an hour out of this. Either way, I still think this is a pretty incredible car. Oh god, right, try not to spin it out there. And wait for it, wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. There we go, test course done in 2 minutes and 31 seconds. And I left, well, the drag car, oh wait, it's a 180 SX, is it? Sorry. Anyways, yeah, turns out the 180 SX is half a lap behind. Yeah, this car's quick. It's very quick. Anyways, we win another 50,000 credits, which means we've paid for the turbocharger. And we win a new car as well. Let's go find out what that car is. Okay, let's head over to the garage and see what we have got. We have got a... probably another drag car. No, it's a Mines R33 Skyline GTR. A 618 horsepower, Jesus. That thing's mighty quick. It also is mighty cool, so you can stick around for a little bit, I guess. And let's head back over into special events. And let's, well, see how much domination the GT1 can do in its next and final race, which is at the Deep Forest Raceway. Okay, right. See if there's any credible threats in this race. No, there's not any credible threats at all. There's a Lexus. There's an Evo 6, which to be fair, that Evo 6, you know, on a normal day, that'd be pretty cool. That RX-7, I believe that's the RX-7 I used in the clubbing episode. Yeah, I'm sorry, as much as I like RX-7s, this is better than an RX-7. In fact, this might be better than just about anything that doesn't begin with E or end with Scudo. Oh yes, by the way, in case you're wondering, yes, the Scudo, it's going to pop up soon, I'm not going to lie. Expect it very, very shortly. Because how can I not use the Scudo? It's my favourite car. My favourite race car ever, because it's fantastic. Admittedly, GT1 does struggle around Deep Forest a little bit, apparently. It's mostly just because it's got too much power and it wants to put it down and it just can't. We are definitely going to get 300 kilometers an hour out of here. In case you're wondering, by the way, I've reduced the gear ratios down a little bit from the last race. Just didn't want them like ridiculously wide like they was, because it seemed a little bit pointless. So yeah, I've reduced them down a little bit to be fair, they're a bit wider than they was at first, but they're still pretty short. Oh, sorry, still pretty long. But yeah, anyways. I don't know where I was going with that. I'm sorry, I'm still intoxicated by the amount of speed the GT1 gives. It's fantastic. It really is just a brilliant, brilliant car. I love it. Yeah, I'm not really sure what I can think of to top this in the naturally aspirated championship. Actually, saying that, I've got an idea. Let's just say I've got an idea. Oh my Christ. Well, bye-bye. Yeah, you see, that's what happens when you have way too much power in a GT1. It can occasionally do that, but it's fine. Nothing is anywhere near us to actually capitalise on my spin, so that's fine. Yeah, God, this car is insane. It's so good. I might even try and use this one a little bit further down the road. It's like I'm thinking, once we get to the endurance races, I will probably end up using some of the cars I've already used, like, because I've got nothing better to use at that point. So yeah, that's even if we get onto the endurance races. Again, I think I might try 100% completing this, but what I can tell you is the endurance races will definitely be the last thing I do, because I just cannot be dealing with those. I'm not looking forward to them, it's safe to say. Come on, through there, nicely does it. I can be a bit smoother through there. Admittedly, this is just ridiculous. This should not be allowed around the track like this. This car should basically be restricted to test course only. But if Gran Turismo wants to let me use this on something that isn't test course, then I'm going to use it on something that isn't test course. That was much nicer through that corner. Again, even with the super softs, well, I don't even know if I want to say there's understeer. I don't know if it's just me being a moron. To be fair, I'm being a bit of a moron by putting that much power into it. Anyways, I'm not interested in the actual finishing line itself. I just want to see what's that far back. What is it that is that far back? It is the... Oh, it's the RX-7. Huh. Anyways, yeah, that was... to be fair, that wasn't even really a part. That was more just a domination of everything. Anyways, we get 50,000 credits, and we get a new car. Once again, let's go find out what we've won. Okay, let's head over to the garage and see what we have got. We have got a R33 Skyline again. Yay. Bye-bye. Anyways, that is going to be it for today's episode of the Gran Turismo 2 Let's Play. We're actually getting quite a fair way through the game now. We're 24% of the way through, apparently. Yeah. Anyways, that is it for today's episode of the Gran Turismo 2 Let's Play. I hope you have enjoyed. Anyways, as always, my name's been the Real Emile, and until next time, farewell.